Hey, I'm Jim Richards. How you doing today? You know what? I have people come to me all the time because they want to live a better life. They want to be happier. They want to be more fulfilled. They want to be more successful and prosperous. And I've spent about a half a century coaching, counseling, ministering to people, helping people make this journey without losing their connection to God. You know, God doesn't mind you being successful. God doesn't mind you being prosperous. As a matter of fact, He wants you to be, as long as you know how to do that and make the journey with Him. Well, you know, people ask me questions all the time, and what I'm seeing abundantly is that so many people are discouraged about trusting God because they have been taught that God is in control of everything that happens. God is in control if somebody in my family dies. God is in control of when my mother or my father dies, or when my dog dies, or when one of my kids die, or if I'm going to be in an accident. And you know, the Luciferian doctrine that undermines everything about who God is a doctrine that says the Creator God is in control of everything. And since there's war and starvation, and since there's all of this injustice going on in the world, that is the proof that the Creator God is not a just and loving God. And I want to tell you, that doctrine has permeated the church. Nearly every mainline doctrinal position of almost every church basically says God is in control. Now, if you believe God is in control of everything, then I got news for you. You're always going to be questioning God. You're going to be angry at God. You're going to be confused. If God's good, why does He let this thing happen? But here's the interesting thing. God gave us authority, and God taught us, mankind, how to have justice here on planet Earth. And the injustice that you see on planet Earth is not God. It's not because God's in control. It's because man is in control. And the farther we move away from God's justice, and I'll tell you, God's justice is not mean, it's not harsh, it is not hard, it is not legalistic, it is not designed to get out to me. I'll tell you what, God's justice is designed to do a couple of things. Number one, God's justice is designed to protect the innocent. To protect the fatherless, the widow, the needy, the poor, protect the people who don't have the resources from the people who do have the resources and can dominate the world and dominate their life. And the farther we move away from God's justice, the more we give power to evil people who will dominate and control. You know what? This is just can be more than you can grasp and more than you understand. So I want to invite you to check out a message of mine about justice. You know something, God's justice is not hard to understand. It's only hard to understand if you're unteachable, or if you've already made up your mind, or if you've rejected God. And if you'll click the subscribe button below, I'll pop you an email this Thursday with a link to a short message where we're going to talk about how the justice of God is being established in all of the earth, and how that it affects everything that's happening. And we can't blame God for all this injustice. We got to understand how it is really happening. But you know, maybe more important than that, we got to understand how to free ourselves from this injustice and not be controlled by what's happening in the world. So be sure and click below, and I'll talk to you this Thursday. And you know what? If you're not interested in this message, go to impactministries.com. I got hundreds of free videos and all kinds of categories that'll help you work through and have a life at its best. So be sure and click below. I'll talk to you this Thursday.